24/7 Teachers Training, a lesson-by-lesson tutorial for homogeneous teaching. We are an EdTech textbook publishers.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear teacher. In today's video, we will cover the topic of reproduction in plants from Chapter 3 of Science Grade 5 of Snowman Publishers. The video will cover asexual reproduction in plants, sexual reproduction in plants. So let's get started with the teaching plan. Greet the students with a smile and ask them how they are. Then start introducing the lesson with a quick recap of what the students already know. Remember to always start building a new lesson upon the previous knowledge of the students. Hence, you may ask them questions like, what is reproduction? Do all living things reproduce? Can you think of any means by which plants reproduce? Keep connecting their answers with new questions so that a foundation to the lesson is developed. This will help the students revise characteristics of flowers. Keep writing the responses on the board. For this lesson, you can bring different types of asexual reproductive parts like onions, potatoes, and carrots in the classroom. Models or charts can also be prepared if multimedia is available. You can show videos on asexual reproduction in plants to the students. With the help of the plant part, model, or chart and the board, explain to the students about what asexual reproduction is and how plants reproduce asexually. Then, with the help of the textbook, explain in detail how different plant parts reproduce asexually. For this part, you can prepare model or chart papers. You can also show the videos of method of sexual reproduction to the students if multimedia is available. You can also draw diagrams on the board. Another approach to cover this topic can be in the form of a story and pictures. You can make a story as, we know what the male and female parts of the flower are, but how do they work together to make the seed? Well, inside the pollen, there are many tiny pollen grains. When, as a result of pollination, the pollen grains land on the stigma of the carpel, they make a pollen tube that travels down the style and into the ovary. Inside this tube travels the male cell. Via this tube, the male cell reaches the female cell in the ovary and they fuse together to make the zygote. Show them the picture of each step while telling the story. Then, with the help of the textbook, further elaborate the method of sexual reproduction in plants to the students. With the help of the students, quickly recap the lesson. Try to make the student participation more. For homework, you can ask the students to make a labeled diagram of sexual reproduction in plants. Thank you, Honorable Teacher, for your listening. Allah Hafiz.